Those bathrooms are spotless. Hi, Jon. Welcome to our travel channel. And if you recognize my best friend here, it's Buc-ee. That's right, we're at Buc-ee's gas station, home of the largest gas station in the world. They're famous for their barbecue, their bakery, and they claim to have award-winning bathrooms. I'm so excited to try it out. But before we start our adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now follow me as we enter Buc-ee's. This is absolutely wild. Who comes to a gas station to purchase a grill and firewood? Hi. We just entered the store and the first thing that we saw was Valentine's Day merchandise, and I don't think I've ever seen a gas station have that type of merchandise. We've just entered. They have an antique car with plush Buc-ees and even a life-size Buc-ee stuffed animal. I mean, this is the tip of the iceberg. And it's already mind-blowing. I can't wait to see what else is in store for us. We just saw all these Buc-ees. You have the grandparent of all Buc-ees, the children or parents, and then even baby Buc-ees. So you can choose a Buc-ee of your size. It's wild. All right, we're gonna start with the merchandise section and see what goodies we can find. There's koozies, travel pillows, more clothing options than even a department store. You can always grab a classic refrigerator magnet, unless you fancy a keychain, sticker, or pin. If you have a special loved one that loves Buc-ees, you can get the gift, as well as the gift bag and wrapping. If we had only stopped here before we went to New Orleans, we really could have dressed in style for Mardi Gras. This may be my first time being at Buc-ee's, but Andrea has hyped this up and has one of these that is her go-to Halloween costume. And when it gets a little chilly out, it keeps you nice and warm and toasty. And if you turn it around, you can see it has the Buc-ee head as well as the little beaver tail.
So you need one, so we can match.
That is tempting, but no. We can match in other ways.
So no onesie.
No onesie.
Pajama pants.
Ooh, these are quite fashionable. I think maybe I can go with this style. It's much more my speed. And I think
matching shirt.
Let's not go too crazy. I'm on the lookout for the dog merchandise. I assume they have some of it since they have everything else. We found the pet dog section, and I think Poppy would absolutely look stunning in one of these. Probably keep her nice and comfy as well. All these dog toys look very familiar because Poppy has most of them. Andrea is a huge fan of Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's was founded in 1982 and was solely a Texas chain. And what's really crazy is that it only recently expanded in 2019 outside of Texas. Given the cult following, it's shocking it took them this long to be outside of Texas. They have 47 locations in 8 states, and in fact, we're at one of their locations in Alabama right now. Buc-ee's announced this year that they're opening up a store in North Carolina. And if you're a fan of the channel, you know we're located in the Mid-Atlantic region. So they're closely or starting to go more in our region, and I think we would all be looking forward to that. Not only does Buc-ee's have the normal gas station food and merchandise, they also have stuff that you would find in a general store like bath products, home decor, and kitchen stuff like a skillet or a frying pan. I mean, I don't know, maybe you're on a road trip and you're about to camp out and you forgot your skillet. They got one right here. Now we're getting into the heart of Buc-ee's, the food. This is what makes them so famous. Their BBQ Brisket, which is made on site, fresh bakery, jerky, candy nuts, fudge, a lot of it made right here, right in front of you. I think it's going to take us a few minutes, but we're going to walk around and decide what we want to eat. You can get their famous jerky in a pre-package, or you can go to the fresh bar, pick out what you want to choose, and of course, they'll give you free samples if you're a little undecided what you would like. Their on-site bakery makes a lot of delicious items, but they're most famous for their kolache. Kolache is a Czech treat, which they actually took a little bit of a spin from their Texas origin. Typically it has like a meat or a cheese inside the bread, but sometimes they make it like a dessert item with like jam or a cream cheese. They don't have any out right now, but it's definitely something that you must have when you come here. They really carry everything. I'm walking between hot sauce, some salsa, there's some jams. If you're craving something, they have it right here. Now we got to get down to business. We need to pick some food out and get some really good treats. And nothing is better than the original Buc-ee's beaver nuggets. I've never had one. We think they taste like caramel like corn puffs, but we'll let you know after we have a few. Andrea's had family in Texas and in Florida, and they always mail these to her for any holiday or special occasion, so I know we have to grab a couple of these for the road trip. Can I get one cinnamon roll with pecans? Just that, yeah. Buc-ee's ice and bathrooms put it on the map. Their ice is like $1 or $2. It's probably the cheapest ice I've ever seen, and their bathrooms are supposed to be the cleanest ever. I'm not going to take you with me, but I'm going to take a look and see if it lives up to the hype. Those bathrooms are spotless. It's huge. I mean, obviously they look like a normal bathroom where they have stalls and urinals and sinks, but very clean and very decorative as well. I don't think I've ever been to a convenience store that has a bathroom that looks like that ever. We got the goods, dinner, and snacks. Let's go dig in. Each Buc-ee's has about 80 to 100 different gas pumps, on average about 100. And one of their hard rules is no trucks. So all of these gas pumps are for cars. That's a lot. Obviously, Buc-ee's is huge, but we learned that the biggest Buc-ee's location is in Sevierville, Tennessee, almost 70,000 square feet. And they also have the world record for the longest car wash in Katy, Texas, 250 feet long, and it takes 5 minutes to go through. So clearly, we have more Buc-ee's to see. It is still just a gas station, and this is our lovely dining room, but we're excited to have our dinner. So, bon appetit. We've got the famous brisket sandwich, some classic chips to go with that. A little bit of dessert with the key lime pudding. And of course, a nice cinnamon bun as well. All Andrea's been talking about is their smoked brisket since they make it in-house. So I'm ready to take a bite. I got the sliced brisket. It's so tender and juicy and warm. And they put a nice barbecue sauce on it. I mean, this is legit barbecue. It's not something that was fake or anything like that. So I give it thumbs up rating. This was delicious, but we have a couple other tasty items. So I'm gonna wrap this up, save this for later. We found these beaver chips, which look exactly like potato chips, kind of like kettle corn, but I'm really excited. They look like they're lightly salted and really fresh. Let's take a bite. It has the right level of crispiness. The salt is perfect, which I think is necessary if you're gonna have a good kettle chip. But I think we're gonna enjoy this along with the brisket, but don't worry, we'll save dessert for later. All right, for the finale, the dessert. We would have gotten a kolache, but unfortunately they didn't have any out. That's a very delicious item, but we found a cinnamon bun with pecans on it. I'm gonna take a bite, make sure I get the whole thing in here with the icing, the cinnamon, the pecan. Oh, it feels like a classic cinnamon bun. You can get it warm, but since we're going to probably save some of it for the morning, we decided having it at room temperature is fine, but having it hot probably tastes even better. Now, this other dessert that we have, the key lime pudding. This was calling my name since I entered the store. Let's take a bite. It just tastes like a real key lime pie, just in a cup form. I really like the graham crackers around it as well. Definitely adds more flavor to it. But I think Buc-ee's really delivered on the desserts. Our experience at Buc-ee's definitely lived up the hype. My personal highlight was the brisket barbecue. You can get it in slice or in chop form, but that was absolutely delicious. And even though you didn't see the bathrooms, those definitely were award-winning, completely spotless. Now that concludes our tour. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe for more adventures. But until next time, keep on exploring.